Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome to my Thursday segment of Craft Round the Clock. And I am just going to wait a minute or two to get shared into the group. If you see the red live button up here, then you are watching this live. If you do not see that button, you are catching this on the replay. So please let me know when you are here and hit the hashtag replay if you are catching it on the replay. And I am going to try to see myself here in just a second because I could not tag the Craft Round the Clock group. So I'm going to see if I can edit that. Hello, Miss Tracy. There you are. Yeah, I could not tag the Craft Round the Clock group. So if you, Tracy, if you want to comment that link in the comments, that would be great, or someone else. Otherwise, I'll go back and change it when we, after we're all done. So we are going to recreate, do you guys remember, about a month ago or so, a little longer than that, where we did, hello, my friends, hello. When we did, I'm just going to hold this in here really quick. When we did this cute little Valentine frame, for lack of a better word. So we're going to do this little picture frame. Well, it is time to change this out. Hello, Diane. Hello, Cheryl and Lenora and Brenda. So we are going to change this out for kind of a spring-ish Easter theme. And I'm going to use the same frame. So this frame, I don't really remember where it came from, whether it was a Dollar Tree frame or a Walmart frame, but it's just a plastic frame that I painted white. Obviously, I missed some on the side, but I painted it white and then kind of fleckled it to make it kind of rustic looking. Guys, I'm going to open the window. Hold on just a second. I'm upstairs in my craft room and it is warm up here because it is a beautiful sunshiny day. Anyway, so I just kind of painted this this plastic frame kind of to match my decor, and then my idea was to just kind of change it out for every season. So today we are going to kind of do a chocolate bunny theme, and I'm going to be using the same wonky bunny that we used for our bowl filler kit, but you guys can let me know. Thank you for sprinkling, ladies. I appreciate it. Hello, Karen from Florida. So I went ahead and cut out both of the bunnies. So in the bowl filler kits, I did the wonky bunny, but I also did the kind of sitting chocolate bunny. So you guys let me know today which one of those you would like for me to do as our little framed kit here. So one of them I did, it's not really pin dot, but it's kind of some little tiny flowers. And then this one is also kind of a flowery. And we're going to make them into chocolate bunnies with some flowers and some pretty little things. So for my background, I really loved this kind of green paper with like little, I don't know, like some white distressed pieces on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really quick cut this. Oh, great. Now I have a bee in here. Hopefully it's just a honeybee. Hello, Ellen from Ohio. Thank you, ladies, for sprinkling. Yes, Lenora, it is going to be a chocolate bunny. Should we do the standing bunny or the sitting bunny? Which one should we do today? Hello, my friend Denny. How are you? So you guys, I was supposed to go live on Monday, and I feel like it has just been forever. It kind of has, because Monday, hi B, Monday we were without internet for like most of the day. I was able to like post in the morning, and then I went out to fill orders, and I came back in and we had no internet. And so I was not able to go live that night, and wouldn't you know, the internet came back, like, I think my time was 6:15 and I think it came on at like 6:40 or something like that. So how did we get to her shop? My shop is craftingwithkimber.com. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna have to trim that up a little bit more, it looks like. Yep, just a smidge more. Oh gosh, now I have two bees in here. Maybe opening the window wasn't the greatest idea. They found their way in here so quickly. They are our honeybees. The sitting bunny, Lenora says. Okay, I am just trimming this up. Hopefully this is going to go super duper fast. Oh my goodness, you guys. There is a honeybee and a bumblebee in here. I better close that because they're not going to go back out. Oh my gosh, you guys. They're everywhere. Sorry about that. They are like, there was like 4 of them around the bottom of the window trying to get in. Okay, so I'm going to just put my frame all together because I'm just going to glue my bunny to my paper, and I'm going to have to add some tape to the back of this because I don't know where my little doodads that hold everything down went. So we are just going to put some tape on the back of this frame to hold everything together. We actually have a honeybee hive, but it's actually like clear down by the garden, so I'm not sure why they were all trying to get in that window all of a sudden, but they were. Okay, so this is going to be my background here. And did we decide on the sitting bunny? Hi, Gwen. You're not too late, my friend. So we're going to go ahead and do the sitting bunny. And I am going to Mod Podge this cute little, this paper onto this bunny. So I cut a bunch of scrapbook paper. Isn't that fun? And I wish I could tell you guys where it came from. This is one side of it and this is the other side. I have so much scrapbook paper that I can't tell you where it came from. But what I am going to tell you is that I am going to give you guys this kit as a free download for just a couple of days. And so you can make your own. You will be able to make your own. So this will be just for personal use only, so that you can make your own little frame. But I will give it to you as a free download a little bit later this afternoon. I've got it all ready, and then you can download it as a PDF or an SVG. I think I can attach both of those to, hello, my friend, Daniette Shabalicious. Hello, Shelly. I think I can attach both. I'm not really sure. I've only done it as an either or, but I haven't tried it as both. So we'll see what happens. Because I know not everybody can do the SVG file, but I think everybody can do the PDF. So as a PDF, you can just download it and trace it onto your paper. Okay, so there we have our cute little bunny. He's going to need a little bit more Mod Podge here. I'm not as prepared as I wanted to be because I was outside trying to get orders ready. So I'm going to just kind of, you guys, anything that's like not really sticking down, I won't worry about that just yet, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to glue him onto my paper. Actually, I don't know if I want him up a little higher because I'm going to glue some Excelsior onto my paper as well. Okay, we are, my Mod Podge is drying really quick. Yes, so when I did the hearts, I gave you guys the PDF, and I had a lot of you download that. So I thought, well, we're just going to do that again. And then you can make your own little things here. All right. I'm having trouble getting that paper to... Okay, so I glued it up a little higher than the bottom of that. Isn't that cute? So this little bunny you guys can find anywhere, but I'm going to give you the flowers and the, and then you can resize everything to fit your own frame. Hello, Miss Tracy and Gwen and Kelly. Okay, so he's on there, I think. And now I'm going to use like the same paper that I used for the Hello Spring kit that I did, because I really love that. And so I'm going to Mod Podge this cute flowery blue paper onto an egg. And the thing with this kit, or this little set, is that you don't have to like actually glue the egg and everything down. Hello, Barb. You could actually, hello, Carolyn. You could actually kind of just tack it down a little bit, and then you would be able to remove the Eastery stuff, and then you could take it off and it would just be spring. So I have the carrots here. I did cut all of my scrapbook paper out with the laser, you guys, just because I didn't want to try to cut it while I was live and take up a bunch of time. But you can trace these really easy, and we'll go back and paint the carrot tops here. So even if you resized them, you would be able to, if you have a silhouette or a cricket, you could cut your scrapbook paper to fit the pieces that you resize, and you can make it just how you want it. I think this is like, the inside of this frame is like 9 by 7 or something. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm missing my flower pieces. I'm sure I had them. Hold on, guys, 1 second. I am afraid I might have. I think I left my flower pieces, my cardboard flowers, out in the shop. I thought I brought everything up. Oh goodness. Oh well, that's okay. We will improvise. So you will get the flowers that you can cut out of cardboard or cardstock, or like heavy chipboard if you wanted, however you wanted to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick out a green paint for our carrot tops. And and let's see, I need a paper plate. I'm all discombobulated because I was in a hurry. I was cutting a really big order, and I thought, I gotta go. Okay, so I'm gonna use medium foliage green, is that right? Yes, by Ceramcoat for my carrot tops. And then I need got a piece of sponge, and I'm just going to sponge paint the tops of my carrots. So I'm kind of showing you different ways to use these. Like I said, this will be a free download for you, but all of the SVG files, you guys, can be used in so many different ways. You can cut them out of paper and cardboard and all the, fun things. You know what I didn't do? I did not, let's see, I'm going to ink the edges of my bunny with some black. And I actually have, here it is, I have a little tray of my most used inks. So I'm going to bring out my, I think this is black. Yep. So even though he's already glued down, thank you, my friends. Even though he's already glued down, because I have that edge there, I can go ahead and ink around the edges of him to give that little bit of extra dimension. Make him stand out a little bit more. Being really careful not to get it on my paper. So obviously you would want to do this before you glued him down. I need to slow down. I thought I was going to be late. So hello, Karen. Welcome. I hope you will stick around, my friend. Okay. Zoop. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see how inking around him gave some extra dimension to him. So now let's do our carrots, and we will ink around the bottom of them with, I think I have like a, let me look here. That's a dark orange. So I'm just going to use my ink pad directly and just kind of with a really light touch, ink around those carrots. So see how they have that pin dot, and then that ink gives it a little bit of fun there. We'll do all of our pieces before we lay them down. That little bee is really trying to get out the window. So the bees are probably happy to have some sunshine finally, because it's been so rainy, and what was it, 2 weeks ago we still had snow, and so they're probably all just like ready for all of this sunshine. Okay, so for my blue egg though, I have this, let me see what I have for my, I don't know that I have another blue ink. Oh yes, I do. Here's one. Here's one of my Tim Holtz Distress inks, and this one is Stormy Sky. And I think that that one will probably do. So I'm using a clean dauber here. That is it is old. It was old and was kind of coming apart. Okay, so I'm using this Stormy Sky for my little blue flowery egg. Thank you, Judy, for sprinkling. I appreciate it. And we're going to ink around the edges of that. And so you could use any colors of paper, anything that you wanted to kind of make this your own. And I kind of got that a little off center. So I'm going to use my sander to kind of take away some of that paper so it doesn't show quite so much. There we go. Okay, and then because I don't have my flowers, we will just ink around the paper, and we need a fun yellow. And I think I have an archival ink in here in yellow. I thought I did. Okay, so I do over here. This one is fossilized amber. And so my flowers are just, these are actually little tiny hearts, and this came out of like a bee pack of paper, like little bumblebees and things. And so we will ink around the edges of those. We're going to have to pretend that these are glued to cardboard. I really don't know where they went, because I am positive that I cut them out. I must have just left them out there. Okay. And our little one here. Wasn't sure if I'd use all 3 of them or exactly how I was going to put this together, but I had a vision. I had a vision. Whoops. So how's everybody? Hello, Miss Gina. How's everybody's day been so far? Like I said, it is an absolutely fantabulously beautiful day out there. So excited to have the sunshine. So excited. Okay, now for my flower centers, my lid go. For my flower centers, I actually cut out little brown centers out of that paper that looks like pin dot, but not pin dot. And I'm just going to use the Mod Podge to glue those down, you guys, because that will be super easy to do. Leave that there, and we're going to glue those in the center for some cute little yellow flowers with a brown center. Gorgeous day in Tennessee. It's cloudy and windy in southwest Texas. I'm so sorry, friend. It has been, we have not really had much. We've had a little bit of sunshine, but we have not had very many warm days. So it is great to see the sunshine. Let me tell you. All right, whoops. Hold that by a teeny tiny corner and just glue those down. Okay, so we have our 3 cute little flowers, our Easter egg, our 2 carrots. And now what we're going to do is I still have some of this sisal up here, and a little bit of Spanish moss. And so I think what I want to do, I don't want to glue it to the frame because then it's stuck forever and I can't reuse it. So I'm going to try to glue it to just the bottom of the bunny. And then we'll just kind of have to do some hair trim in there. Oh, it's windy and cold where you are too. Okay, so I did not plug in my glue gun, so we're going to let that sit for a minute. But this is what we're going to do. Now we're going to figure out how we want to get everything set up in there. So you can kind of see how he's going to have a little bit of Easter grass under him. We can actually put in Shafter, California. Actually, I almost read that as Shasta, which is where I have some family. So I'm also going to grab a little bit of our Spanish moss here and just kind of tuck that in for some extra texture, just for fun. What I really thought would be cute is this that I made. This was last week on my Craft Around the Clock, where we did the little chocolate eggs. And so I thought that this would be such a cute little end table set to have the bunny and the little basket of chocolate eggs. So that was my plan here. And then we'll stick this Easter egg in here. And this is kind of where I was talking about maybe not gluing everything down, but just kind of setting things in there a certain way so that you could actually take the Easter eggs out if you wanted to. And then, let's see. And then you could just leave the flowers, or maybe this is going to be too much like an Easter bunny, so we're going to want to leave the Easter egg there anyway. I don't know. What do you guys think? So let's see. You've had bad weather in Indiana. I haven't really even watched the news in the last couple of days, you guys, to see what's happening. anywhere. While we are waiting for our glue gun to heat up, I'm going to grab some twine here and let's make a couple little bows for our carrots. So the reason I decided to do this in cardboard is because, thank you, Denny, is because I was reading on some comments, I don't even remember where it was, and people were just loving the cardboard idea because everybody has an abundance of cardboard. And what I like about doing these little kind of seasonal-ish projects in cardboard is that, and paper, is that you don't have to feel bad about throwing them away when all is said and done, because it's just paper and cardboard. Or if you don't want to throw it away, it actually stores a lot easier than some of the other mediums, like wood. Oh my gosh, I love these carrots. But we are going to need to ink around the edges of our carrot tops just a little bit. How are we for time? We still have 20 minutes, so we're good. Okay, so there's our cute little carrot that we can stick in the grass. Gonna ink around those a little bit and then glue this little guy on. Anyway, but I haven't really been paying attention to, thank you, my dear, what the weather is doing anywhere. It has been a crazy week, let me tell you. I'm having a hard time believing it's already Thursday. But I will take it. I think I'm all discombobulated with my days because normally I would have Mondays and Tuesdays free and at home to work on orders. And I had Kai, the baby, on Tuesday instead of Thursday. And then I worked yesterday, so I had Tuesday with Kai and worked at the salon yesterday. And now here we are today. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and get ready to glue this grass down. And I'm going to run it right along the bottom of the bunny's, right along the bottom of the bunny. And maybe put like a little dab over here on either side of him. And then this will just stick down, but it will come out of the frame. It's felt like Thursday for 2 days. I just feel like for me, one day has literally just run into the next. I'm like, I wake up in the morning and I like the first thing in my head is what day is it and what's on my agenda for today. Because I'm just have been running so much. Okay. So isn't that adorable? So cute. So cute. I guess I should slow down. Hold that up. So I didn't glue it to the frame, so we can actually take this whole thing out of there. And let me see here. And change it up for next season. I was actually, on Monday, when I had this project plan, I was actually going to do shamrocks. And these are made out of wood, but I was going to do the cardboard shamrocks. And then now that it's just a couple of days away, I thought, well, I don't really want to do shamrocks. Okay, so I'm just kind of laying this down to see where I want to put things. And we could even use glue dots, you guys, on the paper to put on the frame if we wanted to. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's just kind of tuck those down in there. And like I said, we're going to pretend like those have cardboard on the back of them. Let me hold this up and see how we want to do this. Let's put our big flower over here on the corner. And then our two little flowers kind of in a little cluster here. What do you think? You think that looks good? Let's see. Okay, well, Cindy, I'm gonna list this as a PDF file for you guys, so you guys can download this. I have it all ready to go. I just didn't get it listed, and then you can download this bunny and the eggs and the flowers. And let's see. I'm going to glue my egg. Do I want to glue it? I think I probably will. Easter's going to be here before we know it, and then we're going to be ready to switch out to bumblebees and other fun things. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back of my little carrot here and just kind of tuck it in there and lay it down. There we go. And you know what I didn't do? I was going to glue a flower on the Easter egg, but that's okay. And then let's do our other little carrot here. So I'm just putting some glue on the very bottom. Hi, Brianna, you got your order. You are so welcome, my dear. You are so very welcome. Okay. And then now for our paper flowers, I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on there and lay it right on top of that sisal. Doop. And how do I want these to go? Whoops, I'm about out of glue here. And it will just grab on to the sisal there. Let me grab another glue stick. I don't have another glue stick. I think I do in here. Hold on 1 second, please. Nope, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. After I rearranged, I kind of forgot where I put everything. Okay, so I have some new glue sticks right here. We'll fill them up over there in a minute. Okay, so a little bit of glue on the back of this guy. And we'll just, I like the way that these kind of pop up and look very dimensional. Okay, look at how cute that is. You thought you were the only, it's like you get so used to seeing things in a certain place and then you move it, and yeah, it makes sense when you do it, but then you lose things. So isn't that cute? Look at how fun that is. So those are just sitting on there. If they were on cardboard, they would have even more dimension to it, but I love how that looks. Isn't that cute? Okay, so then let's take some more of our twine that I put away. And I'm also trying to be more mindful when I'm finished with the live that I will clean up my mess and I will put stuff away instead of leaving it out on my desk for days at a time. Okay, so I'm going to try to, let's see, first I'm going to make a little bow here. We are doing good for time. Do I want, my bunny? So this is thinner twine. I'm going to see if I want to actually make it look like it's wrapped around his neck or if I just want to glue it on there. I think just gluing it on there will be just fine. So Valerie, after the live, I will sit down and I will I have to make a listing for it on my Shopify, and then I will attach the, ooh, that was a lot of glue. Then I will attach a PDF to the listing, so, and there won't be any charge for it. I will only leave this listing up for a couple of days. And then, well, no, because this bunny is not something that I worked hard at designing. He's pretty easy. This one you can find anywhere. I think I did change up the lines. So, Fatima, I am sorry. I do not have those set up yet, you guys. I am really behind the times. So I don't have anything set up to notify you. I'm going to use some of this faux, like, I don't know, it's not really flowers. It's like little clusters of stuff. And let's see if we can add a little bit of fun to this. And I don't even know if I want ribbon on this. What do you guys think? I think I just like it how it is. Maybe I will just stick a couple of those there. That looks too put together. I know, I really, really do need to sit down and do that though. I just haven't. I watched all of the videos on how to do it and I just never really did get around to doing it. There's a lot of things that I have every intention of doing and then never get around to doing it. I'm going to trim this one off a little bit. I don't like those big fat things on the bottom of there, so. So I'm just kind of lifting and tucking, making sure that nothing is glued to the actual frame. Okay. Here. I don't know. Do you guys think it needs a bow? I kind of like it just how it is. Maybe a little something. I feel like he needs like a little pink nose or something. I cut out this little tiny cardboard heart. Can you see that? Teeny weeny. Maybe he needs a little tiny pink nose. What do you think of that? You think he needs a little tiny nose? Do we want it upside down or what do you guys think? Does he need no bow? Gina says no bow. Do you think he needs a little nose, little tiny pink nose, or just leave it just as is? If we leave it just as is, we're done. I got to do something else for 10 minutes. Can only see the bottom half of what you're doing. Okay, let me hold that up for you, my friend. So this is what we did. We just glued, or we just put a piece of paper in here and we glued a cardboard bunny covered in scrapbook paper. And a pink nose would be adorable and still no bow. And then Carolyn, we just covered our eggs and our carrots in scrapbook paper. Our flowers, I did not bring them upstairs, so they are just paper and they're just kind of resting on there. Yes, Jenny, I am on Telegram. So if you go to my home page, just straight to the page after this, I have that pinned up there. So you can click on that and join me on Telegram. And I do try to send out a Telegram notice when I'm going to go live. Sometimes I forget because I'm usually like last minute. Okay, so this has that little bit of stuff in it. I'm just going to squish it and then maybe tear it apart here. There we go. And then I'm going to I have this archival ink here in pink, and we are going to ink up this cute little nose. And because it is done on the cardboard, so it's like craft paper, I think it will look really cute. Will look a little distressed. I don't know. What do you guys think? Can you see that? Yes on the nose or no on the nose. Hello, my friend at Sunshine Designs, Sherry. So I'm going to leave that unattached for a minute. And what am I going to do if I'm done? I never get done early. I know what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to wait. Yes on the nose. Yes on the nose. Okay, maybe a little bit of that in the center of the ears. Good idea. Let's do that. Let's see if we can ink a little pink. Ink a little pink. I don't know if it'll show up just because the paper is brown, but we can kind of make a little bit of shade there. Yes on the nose. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. I'm going to use Mod Podge on the back of him. And I know what I'm going to show you. I know what I'm going to show you. Another thing you could do with your carrots. Here we go. Get up there, little guy. Make it hang off just a tiny bit. There we go. Twist it. There we go. Hi, Patty. You need one of those, the daubers. So, Vicki, these I buy in a pack. You can buy them at Hobby Lobby. You can buy them probably off of Amazon. They're called ink daubers, and they can be kind of expensive. But if you buy them when they're on sale, or if you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby when their scrapbook stuff is 40% off, then they're a lot more affordable. I use them over and over and over again, so it's not like a use once and throw away. You can just, you have your colors. I usually have like a little container here with all the colors, and they don't dry out. They stay soft. Eventually what will happen is they kind of start to come apart a little bit, but that takes a really long time. So you get lots of use out of them, and they're really good for inking things up. I know his nose is really cute. I'm kind of thinking I should have put it upside down, and our pink really didn't show up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have this that is going to go with our little chocolate egg set here. Let me turn on my little candle. So somebody messaged me after I did this and asked what kind of candle this was. I actually bought a whole bunch of these little candles, you guys, and I'm going to put them in the store. And I bought a whole bunch of different kinds of candles and little candle lamp things, and I just haven't got them listed yet. But isn't that going to be a super cute little end table set? I love the rustic and just the little pop of color to go with it. So that's that. So for our last couple minutes, I'll show you another project that I was gonna do. I still feel like it needs a little something. I don't know. What do you guys think? But another project that I was gonna do that I started is these little peat pots. Okay, so they come like this. And I did like a white wash in mine, or on mine, with some chalk paint. And I just thought that they were so cute. And then I started to put like a little rag bow on here. So let's go ahead and tie this. Flip that around so I can get my right sides up. Oh goodness. Why is making a bow so hard sometimes? Okay, so there we go. Let's make sure that we get this guy up right here. We might have to glue it. There we go. Okay, so let's put a tiny bit of hot glue under here. And then we will glue this. I did like a fabric. It's like a little pin dot. Isn't that cute? And then I thought you could also take some of the carrots. I don't have any more. And just do the cardboard carrots covered in the scrapbook paper and do like a cute little just like a little carrot patch. I'm trying, like, what am I trying to say? You could also do some more of your eggs and put like, if you don't have something like this to put your eggs in, you could actually do like the little pots with an egg. You could do a bigger one. These are just regular ones. But I love all of the texture of the cardboard and, you know, these very kind of rustic eggs and the sisal in here and all of the elements that kind of make it just kind of fun and rustic. So you could have like your whole little setup there. So Grace, I made the eggs on a live last week, so you can actually go back and watch that. I covered them with tissue paper and kind of like paper mache'd them on there. I just painted the eggs white, I think white or brown. I glued them together first, and then I just covered them with tissue paper to give them a little bit of texture, and then painted them brown so that they looked like little chocolate eggs. Oh, I should have put one of those little flowers on his bunny. So that's it, you guys. So I will list this, like I said, the PDF for all of these little pieces, and you can download that and cut it out and make your own little frame to do whatever you want with. And there we go. That's what I'm going to put on my end table. And have a little spring color and a little spring fun. And then I can just take the paper right back out of this and replace it with something else for the next season. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to kind of do one for every season. So I think next time it'll be a beehive, a little wonky beehive maybe. So, all right, friends, we are right on time. And so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And if you are watching on Craft Around the Clock, you just need to refresh and you'll see the next person pop up. If you're watching here on my page, hop over there. It's Craft Round the Clock. And I will make sure I go back and change the link for you so that you can find that. So, all right, ladies, you have a wonderful evening and I will see you again very soon. You guys have a great night. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.